How you doing? How you doing? I'm doing good if you was gonna ask me, but you're not here to ask me. So to all my replay crew, how do you do? Skippity doo. Let me get my stuff together. Yeah. Let me get my stuff together. How y'all guys doing? How was y'all weekends? Was y'all weekends? Did y'all have a good time? Did y'all have a good time on y'all weekends? I had a very productive time on my weekend. Good stuff all around. Can't complain. Negatory. Nope. No, I cannot. Somebody's in the chat. I don't know who it is, but whoever it is, make yourself known. You got to show yourself. But yeah. Oh snap! Bedtime stream sounds good. Yeah, you got to be all. What's the word I'm looking for? All. You got to be all rested up for tomorrow's live stream. That's what you gotta be. That's what you got to be. You got to be all rested up for tomorrow. That's not the live stream. That's not the live stream. That's not the live stream. I've been doing so much stuff today. I went to the movies. I saw Toy Story. What's up, Wayne's Aquatic? Happy birthday. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Wayne. I appreciate you. Nobody ever, you know what? Everybody forgets my birthday. And it makes me sad. It makes me sad deep down in my soul. What's up, Danielle? How you doing? How you doing? It makes me sad deep down in my soul how everybody forgets my birthday. Oh, I'm gonna get out of here. So, like I said, how was y'all guys' weekends? I'm doing some stuff right here, but once I get this stuff done, oh, it's gonna be on and popping. Gregory, what's up? How you doing, Gregory? Is this the first time you've been in my chat, Gregory? Let me know. Because I like to show first timers a little bit of extra special attention. Why is it that none of these things popping up? Let me see something. Is this the first time in the chat? Let me know. Let me know. It is. Well, I appreciate you for stopping in. Let me tell you about what this is all about up in here. Let me tell you about here. This is primarily a fish tube channel, which we talk about tropical fish. But nobody ever wants me to talk about tropical fish. They always want me to clown. That's what they want me to do. So they be poking me. They digs at me so I could clown. All I ever do is clown. People be trying to come at me. I allow trolls to come in willy-nilly because I love going at trolls. Trolls make my life. Trolls make me happy. Making trolls feel bad about themselves make me feel good about myself. So, if you're a troll and you out there, please make yourself known. Come at me, dog. And we'll have some fun. We'll have some fun. See what you can do. See how your troll game is. I hope it's on point. Don't come here with no weak stuff. Don't be coming here with no weak stuff, you stank-ass trolls. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Trolly trolls. Oh, overly stocked. I gotta keep it overtly overstocked Oscars. I don't know why I keep calling you overly stocked Oscars. There's not even enough O's in there. June. It's June. She remembered my birthday. How you doing, June? I appreciate you for remembering my birthday. So yeah, this week was a very, very productive week. This weekend was a very productive weekend for me. As some of y'all probably looked at my posts, I'm gonna start doing some smaller packs of fish food for those people who don't have humongous tanks. Troll time. I wish it was troll time. I wish it was troll time, but the trolls, they be scared. Yeah, I got the thingamabobber right there. So on that. Oh, y'all want to see something else I got? Y'all want to see something cool? Watch this. Watch this. Boom. Boom. I am adding flakes to the menu. So 1/2 pound bags of flakes to the menu and 4 ounces bags of this. So I'm just diversifying. I'm diversifying, you know what I mean? Y'all have asked and I shall, provide. But aside from that, I moved some fish around. I moved I forgot his name. We gave him a name, but I forgot it. I moved that guy in there. I got tanks I gotta get. Listen, I'm having problems. I'm having problems. They're good problems. They're very unexpected problems. I'm having problems with this guy or girl right there. I am under the impression that I have a male on my hands. I thought it was a female for the longest, but I'm thinking otherwise. I have not flipped it over and vented it. I hate doing that. I really do hate doing that. I don't think it's, at the end of the day, if I'm not trying to breed them, I don't think it's important. It's just a mess of water everywhere, and if you have trouble seeing it, it's just stress on the fish. So I've never really cared about it, and this was a rescue anyway, so I never cared to do it anyway. But I've always called it a sheet. But it's been growing. Which, to be honest with you, for this whole year that I've had it damn near half a year and a half or so, it really hasn't grown. It's just got healthy. It wasn't bad condition. It's just got healthy. You know what? Let me bring it to the forefront so we can talk about it. We could talk about it. Let me bring it to the forefront. Let me drink my juice. I got juice. Ain't it weird when people drink and they stare at you like that? Ain't it weird? Ain't it weird? It is. Well, okay. So, because it is a red Texas, it doesn't have a Coke, but yes, it's hump. It's very distinct Central American cichlid hump. Look at that. Look at that. That wasn't that pronounced. That was not that pronounced. It is getting way more colorful. The blue purling. Ethan, how you doing? But the blue coloration is getting. You see what I'm saying? That you could you see the distinct hump that is the bulge is going. We call it a hump. Yeah, I call it a hump because I just think calling it the other thing. I think people just like saying nasty words, but that has not been that large. You know what I mean? It's the purling is coming out. Aqua means water, and water gets rid of funk. You username cancels itself out like the number 0. Do we have a wiener? Do we have a wiener? Funk is not just a smell. Funk is a state of mind. Look at this one. Look at this. This guy, he lives in the water. And he is super funky. Explain that one. Explain that one. Chosen. Huh? I see you. But I could do the eye thing too. Let me do the eye thing. Explain that one. But I do get what you're saying. But I am irony. That's my middle name. You know what I mean? I am a riddle wrapped in a maze, wrapped in an enigma. But I appreciate it, chosen law. I appreciate it. It is. You know what I mean? But you look at that there. So this is what what happened was that, oh look, what's going on underneath there? What's going on underneath there? Is that a ray or is that a pangus? Hey, is that your pangus, bro? Oh, I think was that his pangus? Bro, that was his pangus. And I think his pangus popped out because this is right across the way from it. Look, 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 look. Hey, bro. Is that your pangus? Turn to the other side. Let's see what's going on. Hey, we're over here looking at the giblets. Oh, snap. Look at that. Why are you showing your jump? For everybody to see. I think that was his pangus. So, this is what... They can see far. They can see far. And not only that is because I've been feeding. I went and got earthworms, right? I went and got earthworms because I was trying to fatten these guys up with earthworms, right? And I moved these guys right here, right? So I'm trying to fatten them up with earthworms. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Right there. I'm trying to fatten her up with earthworms, right? So I figured, you know, I got all these earthworms, right? Feeding them to, trying to get them, you know, all, you know, in the mood for love, and them in the mood for love. I says to myself, let me feed some earthworms to Genji over here. And Genji has always been a picky eater. Did not really like it's always been like a very petite, dainty eater. And I feeded the earthworms, and Genji be tearing them up. Like really going after them. So ever since then, I've seen a huge, a very noticeable growth spurt, right? Not only in that hump, that bulge in the head area right there, but also in the girth. Look, it's got very, very girthy, really, really girthy, and the coloration has come out a lot. Like it didn't have that rim of orange around the tail. See the end of the tail right there? It used to be all black. Now I'm getting like a rim of orange around it. I didn't have that. It didn't have that rim of orange back there. It's getting more darker orange, and the blue pearling's coming out. And it's way more active. And it happened when I started feeding it the earthworms. So I think the earthworms triggered something. But here's my problem. My problem is this tank. I've tried to put Genji in different tanks, right? Hold on, wait. I tried to put Genji in different tanks, and it hated every tank I ever put it in. Except for this tank right here, which in my opinion has always been too small, but has been the only tank that it has shown its colors and you know, opened its fins up and been active. I put it in this bigger tank right here, this is a 56. I put it in there and it hated life. Couldn't stand it. I don't know if it was the background color, I don't know what, but it hated life. I put it in a 75. A 75, it hated life in the 75. I put it in that 75 over there. I put it in that one over there. Hated life. So this smaller tank is the only tank that it seemed to really pep up. But now that it seems to be hitting a growth spurt out of nowhere, I guess, well, it's probably from the earthworms. It's more than likely from the earthworms. Now I'm trying to think like, okay, what am I gonna do now? Because I now I'm feeling bad about keeping it in this tank. Before I could justify it and be like, well, all right, in my opinion, the tank is too small for the fish, but the fish is happy in that tank. But now the fish is growing, and now I'm like, I I know the fish may seem happy. I just feel bad. Like now, I just feel bad. You feel me? I don't know. What you guys think? What you guys think? The fish has perked up so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's perked up so much. In the scenario that I have it in, you know, sometimes when you try and fix something, you actually make it worse. My fear is I go spend all this money, get a larger aquarium and all that stuff, and I put him or her in there, and she goes back to what happened when I put her in there, which was she didn't like it at all. She hated it. So I was just looking over my shoulder at these two angels right here. That's my fear. Always black unless you have black fish you want to see. Well, that thing was painted that color, and I kind of liked the color of it. But I had it in a 75 that had black background, and it didn't like the 75 either. The only tank it liked was that smaller one. But now it's growing, and I'm really starting to feel a certain type of way. It's really starting to bother me. So do I put it in a bigger tank and go, I know you don't like bigger tanks, but I'm going to do it anyway because of the way I feel about it? You know what I'm saying? Put a tank together, I mean. I think the fish would love it. Just make it about what the fish... I did. That's what I'm saying. This has been the tank. This smaller tank has been the only tank where this fish has been happy. I've had it in a 75. I've had it in a 56. It was not happy at all. When I first moved here, it was in a 75. Hated life. It was in there for the first couple of months. Hated life. As soon as I put it back in here, perked right back up. So, yeah, it's weird. I don't know, but that's where I'm at with that. So that I'm feeling a certain type of way about. I'm really having, I'm having internal fighting myself internally about this one. You know, I mean, look, I know, listen, I know everybody's saying, it don't matter what people think, da-da-da-da-da. But let's be real. I have a YouTube channel, and I give people advice all the time. And I can tell you this. If somebody were to ask me if they had a fish that big, could they put it in a tank that size? I would say no. But here I am. I'm doing it myself. Hypocrite much? But this particular fish digs it. Set up a bigger tank with just that fish in mind. What if it needs... It was exactly like that one. It had a black background, bare bottom. It was a 75, exactly like that, just bigger. Had plant in there like that. It was better. The fish is still fire regardless of, yeah, the identity crisis. It's tough though. The fish seems, don't it? Like it does. Like the fish is. It's never been a mover and a shaker. Same decor. Yeah, I had the same decor and everything. Like those plants, but I had two. I had one on either side. But I mean, essentially, it was the same damn tank, just a 75. Because all my tanks like that are bare bottoms and stuff like that for the most part. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? They're all pretty much black background, bare bottoms. Essentially, it's the same damn thing. It's a very strange phenomenon that I have never came across. So I'm having internal issues with that. If it's happy, let them be. I know, but I'm having issues. Maybe she likes the view. Maybe if I put a bigger tank right there in that spot, just like a 55, right? Maybe if I put a 55 in that spot, maybe. That way it's not so much bigger, but it's at least bigger. You know what I mean? But it's in the exact same spot. It'll still have the narrow quarters. I'm thinking, okay, my original thought on why it liked that tank, it liked the confinedness of it. And okay, I know these are fish, they're not people, but I think about my daughter, Mia. She has a sensory swing, right? What's up, Cichlid Center? Yo, what do you recommend for a new channel? Well, I like your name, first of all. I'm loving your name. Cichlid Center. Automatically, I know what you're about. I go to your channel, I know what to expect. So you got that going for you. All right? If talk what you're passionate about. Talk what you're passionate about. I started my channel off talking about angelfish and other types of cichlids. And over the years, trying to grow my channel, I've kind of veered off doing other things. I didn't really like the videos I was making. And while, yeah, they might have got some views and stuff like that, I was not happy doing it. I came back. I'm back to cichlids and I'm back to angels. I'm way happier for it. People trust my opinion. They trust what I'm saying. So whatever it is that if you into cichlids, stay cichlids. Don't talk about nanofish. Don't talk about shrimp. You talk about cichlids. You talk about how to keep cichlids. What's the best filtration for cichlids? What's the best substrate for cichlids? What's the best food? How to feed cichlids? How to do water changes for cichlids? Cichlid. You just have a catalog of cichlid stuff. You be the go-to person for cichlids. That would be my suggestion to you. Now, I'm saying that to you, but I'm also gonna have to say cichlids ain't number one on the list as far as what people on YouTube, a FishTube, are looking for. FishTube goes through a cycle. Like it has trends. Right now, I think trending as far as FishTube goes would probably have to be it's definitely nanofish and aquascaping plants, little tanks, more natural type stuff, more community. It used to be shrimp. Before that, it was guppies. Before that, it was betas. When I first started watching FishTube 8 years ago, it was monster fish and African cichlids, and then they kind of fell off. Thank you, man. I think I'm gonna start to do cichlid profiles. Those are evergreens. So those are evergreens. Those are the best things. That leaves you out. What do you mean? You talking about the nanofish and stuff like that? Yeah, but only Oscars. If you was doing videos just on Oscars, those are evergreens. Cichlid Center. If you did videos just on on species spotlights, those are evergreens. Those are called evergreens. That means it's like I have a lot of videos on angelfish. Those are evergreens. That means regardless if it's 2026 or 2022 or 2028, people are going to want to learn about angelfish, and if they type in angelfish, your videos will pop up. You know what I mean? Angelfish are always going to be angelfish. They're always, yeah, I know. I got that small tank right there. Honestly, if one of y'all guys lived here, if any one of y'all lived here and y'all came to pick them up, I'd give you every one of them damn things. I'd give you every one of them. I keep the tank. Actually, no, I'd probably give you the whole damn thing. I'd be like, yo, you got 20 long? Bring the 20 long and just pick this sucker up and take it away. I lied. The Cross River Puffer. are still babies. Yeah, but they're a big species baby. So you got cross river puffers. So do evergreens. Evergreens are some of my best videos. They still pulling views. My evergreen videos. You know, I do evergreen videos on angels, certain kinds of catfish. Do if you want to do different if you want to do videos on different fish, do different fish that go with cichlids. What kind of cichlids though? African cichlids, central old world cichlids, or new world cichlids? What we talking about? What we talking about? Do you have any videos up now? I wouldn't know what mine would be. And get it all, huh? I'm no good. I mean, I do 2 of them. Ooh. Those puffers are cool as hell. Where you get them from? Predatory fins? How come my live isn't showing up on my channel? Where you get them from? Predatory fins? I don't know what's going on with my channel right here. It's so crazy. They have super attitudes. Yeah. What's up, Fleshy? Oh, so along with the 2 different types of fish foods that I'm starting, the extra, you know, the smaller variety and the flakes that I'm coming out with. This is just one. I got some other different types of flakes. Brine shrimp flakes. Krill, shrimp, and what's the P word? Plankton, all in one. That one, spirulina flakes, krill flakes, brine shrimp flakes, and a central flake and a tropical flake. I'm also getting into if things work out. What's up, aquatics? How you doing? Is Aqua Imports a good place to get fish? So let me tell you this. I wouldn't know. I've never ordered from Aqua Imports. In fact, that kind of rolls into what I'm about to say. Now, I never ordered from Aqua Imports. I would ask people in the chat if they've ever ordered from Aqua Imports. I would look at customer reviews. I know a lot of you guys have heard me talk about consolidated fish farms more than once. Well, hopefully, if things work out, you know, I will be. Hey, where's my new super chat rap? I cannot do it. I cannot do it. I'm not a rapper. All I have is that one rap in me, and I'm stuck with it. I don't. Every time I start to think of a new rap, I keep going back to that one because I've said it for so long. I've tried it. If somebody would write a rap for me, a good one though, don't be giving me no crappy doodoo rap. I don't want no doodoo rap. I know I have to. Maybe I'll get my brother to do it. If somebody would write a rap for me, a super chat rap, but it has to be good. Like I said, it can't be a booty rap. It can't be like, this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there and let me tell you how I became the prince of a place called AQUA FUNK. Yo, Funk, my fish love your food. Well, I'm glad they do. I appreciate that. I can write whatever you want, LOL, if you pay me enough. I've written other people's... You mean you've chat GPT'd other people's paper. I'm a fat rat, don't need your super chat. Oh, here we go. I'm a fat rat, don't need your super chat. So, if things work out, I will be name a cichlid for an edit. What do you mean? Name a cichlid for you to do a video on? Is that what you're saying? Name a cichlid for you to do a video on? Is that what you're asking me? Because I'm going to help you out real fast. I'm going to help you out really fast. Nah, like car edit. I'm not really understanding what you're saying, Cichlid Center. I'm not really catching. I'm not picking up what you're putting down. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, if things work out, I will have fish available to sell on my website, but it will be kind of a strange situation. While it will be third party, it's not going to be like third party, like I'm not going to be involved. I will be, it will be third party through consolidated, but I will be there 3 times a week. I will be there 3 days a week. Y'all guys know I'm totally honest about everything, because I do not want people to be like, because I feel like there's a lot of dishonesty going around, and I feel like a lot of that dishonesty only creates what's the word I'm looking for? Rumors. Okay. Oh, you got a flower horn. Oh, you got a flower horn, Cichlid Center. Okay, that's what's up. Well, look, let me go ahead. You got 300. Oh, what do? You do a lot of. Oh, you do shorts. How you got 300 and how you have 730 subscribers? Hold on, wait. You got a lot of live stream. Oh, you used to be a gaming channel. Oh, okay, it used to be a gaming channel. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So here's what I was about to say. This is what I was about to say. So I feel like not being honest, or you know what? Not even is the fact of not being honest. Because I don't think honesty has a lot. Honesty has half of it to do with it. Sometimes when people don't know the backstory of stuff or the ins and outs, there's 2 reasons. One, as like me, right? I could go about life 2 ways. I could go about my channel. I could go about my information dissemination 2 ways. I could be like, oh, I don't want people to know this, so I'm not going to say it. Or I could be like, you know what? It's not anybody's business, so I'm not going to say it. You see what I'm saying? There's 2 different ways to go about it. It's not really nobody's business, so I don't feel like I should have to talk about it. Or I don't want people to know what I'm doing. Shh. Super squirrel secret. You know what I mean? Shh, keep it a secret, because it might be underhanded. People might think that bad of me. People might or maybe you are being shady. I don't know. Anywho, either way, whether you keep your information to yourself because you're being, you're trying to be dishonest, or it's nobody's business, which I kind of fall. A lot of things I don't say is because it's nobody's business. But I realize when I do that, people have a tendency to spread rumors, to assume stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like when I don't talk about stuff before other people do, this beautiful, great, glorious story comes out. You know what I mean? And a lot of these stories there might be like little bits of teeny weeny truths in it, but ultimately they're completely wrong. And the only people that know that they would be wrong would be me or whoever is involved. So I don't mind telling. First of all, I don't have nothing to hide. Secondly, I've always been honest about all this stuff, and I feel like I don't have to answer to nobody, so I don't have to hide anything. So I just go ahead and say what I say, and do what I do. So I am gonna be doing this third party thing. Funk, my angelfish have paired up. Oh, there's 2 sets. Should I move one set to another tank? If you want to breed them, yeah. I would. If you've ever bred before, I would. What's up, Guppies Forever, Mike? How you doing? So that being said, I'm just letting you know I am going to be selling fish through third party. Like, they're not going to be on my premises. They're not going to be here. I'm not going to be the one shipping them out. But I am going to be on site 3 days a week. I'm glad to have you. I don't know if I've ever had you here before. If so, I appreciate you stopping through. They're not nice angels. What do you mean they're not nice angels? Like, their genetics are bad, or they got beat up? Because if they got beat up, that don't mean their genetics are bad. You know what I mean? If you want to, you know, I mean, look, you can always. Finally, I get my Thai silk. Oh, you saying you're getting a Thai silk? Are you getting one? They're aggressive. Well, I will say this. It'll be over soon. Once they lay eggs, something will eat the eggs, and then they'll stop being aggressive. And then in 2 weeks, the cycle will happen over again. So, yeah, I would probably move them. If you don't want them to keep fighting, yeah, I would move them. I would move a pair. But those pair are going to get aggressive to some other fish. Why are you laughing from you? I'm getting one. Well, I'm happy you are. I'm glad you are. I really am. All this stuff for my fish tank came today. But yeah, so hopefully things work. Savage, what's up? So hopefully things work out. I'll be selling fish through a third party, but I'll be there 3 days a week. I don't know. It should work out. It should work out really, really well. Congrats, Whitetail. Set it up. Yeah. Have you decided what? Move them and give them separation piece. Separation piece. Yeah. Have you decided, Whitetail, on what type of fish you're going to put in there this week? That's the question. That's the question. That's the $1 million question. Or have you changed your mind again? So Whitetail, goldfish or Oscars? Yeah, that's what we all want to know. Is it no? So he said oh yeah, what is it? Because you said your mom said you couldn't get goldfish, right? So you what is it? What's it gonna be, Whitetail? What's it gonna be? Come on, we're all sitting on the edge of our seats in anticipation. What's it gonna be? Yeah, Whitetail, don't be doing this to us, bro. Spill your guts, man. We've been following you through this journey since you started. You can't leave us hanging now. Every one of us in here have been paying attention to your story. You better tell us what you're gonna get, dude. I'm gonna time you out. I will get June to time you out. June will time you out if you do not tell us what you get. You have to spend 4 million seconds. 4 million seconds, bro. What's up, Unfiltered? How you doing? How you doing? Please don't make Funk sing 'em Vogue. Oh. Oh, I'll sing in bed. In Vogue, Destiny's Children's. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in the box to the left. Hey, here we go. An electric blue Aquara, 4 yo-yo loaches, and 8 cherry barbs in my 65-gallon tank. Nice start. I'm liking it. I dig it. That is a very nice aquarium, bro. And that leaves you room to grow. After you get your tank put together, you get your fish in there, you sit back for a while, you start looking at your fish, taking recommendations to what I should put in my 500-gallon when it gets up and going. You need to put a mermaid. Get a mermaid. Well, yeah, he could get that later. That's what I'm saying. You know? I know, June is right. Yeah, hold up. No, I think he talked about electric blue Aquaras. I don't know. But, whitetail, all this time you've been talking about bisers, Oscars, and goldfish. I don't really remember hearing anything about yo-yo loaches or cherry barbs. That's new, bro. A colony of frontosis? I don't know about. Tropheus? Ooh. I don't know if he's ready for them trophies, man. I think he might have mentioned blue Aquaras. I think he might have mentioned blue, but he never once said anything about yo-yo loaches or rosy barbs. Yeah, I don't know if he's ready for them trophies. Man, I tell you what, you get a tank full of trophies. Your tank be nice and clean, algae free. I've got a 75 work about. What would y'all get if y'all had a 500-gallon tank? I've got a 75-gallon work about 45 with about, okay. What's up, Sonny G? I have some trophies live right now. Ooh. See, that trophies tank is something that I've always wanted, but I've never been able to get. I've always wanted. Oh, snap. Somebody writing a whole damn paragraph. Hold on, wait. Went to the shed aquarium stay with my girl. OMG, some of the freshwater fish they had I want to get. Well, why didn't you? I've always loved the look of yo-yo loaches. They're awesome fish. But I never planned to get. Why not? Yo-yo loaches are awesome fish, especially the type of tank you're putting together. I dig it. Discovered cherry barbs, and me and my dad really want an electric blue car. I tell you what, man, you get them cherry barbs, you get some females. Don't only get males, get some females too. Yeah. Oh, you over there at Massey? You over there at Massey? I forgot who was that. Who was that YouTuber that was over there at Massey? I forgot his name. But Tropheus, I've always wanted a Tropheus tank, but that's a hard, because you can't put nothing in with Tropheus, man. Tropheus it's only Tropheus. Tropheus and only Tropheus. That's it. You're done. Was it lady? No, it was a guy, I think. Anyway, I think if I had a 500-gallon tank, what would I put in it? 500-gallon tank. What would y'all put in a 500-gallon? A 500-gallon tank's a funny tank. That's a funny tank because it's a big-ass tank, but it's not like I could put ridiculous amounts of fish in there. Like, you still have to have some restraint. So what would y'all do? 500 gallons, raised, not sure. What else? What is that? What is that? I want to sell some fish. LOL. You look for it. You got a local fish club? $30 tiger Oscars. 30 of them. It's 6 feet long, 4 feet high, and 3 feet deep. Ooh, that 3 feet deep. Ooh, I think I would probably do an arowana. I wish it was longer than 6 feet though. But at 3 feet deep and 4 feet deep, 3 feet front to back, 4 feet. Oh, if it was like 8 foot, 3 foot, arowana would be nice. So the only reason why I say arowana is because Dan at Consolidated, he has these beautiful, beautiful silver arowanas. And I honestly, I've never wanted arowanas, but these silver arowanas actually have a gray body. Not silver, they're gray, like gunmetal gray, with a really, really heavy blue iridescence and red fins, red orangey fins. I've never wanted arowanas until I saw those. But trying to be a responsible fish keeper. Yeah, I had a few silver arrows a while back in there. I say I try to be a responsible fish keeper, but I went ahead and got a damn Trimac at the spur of the moment. Which you know what? I got to do something about the Trimac too. So I got to do something about that one and the Trimac. What do y'all say? What do y'all say? And I do believe that other fish right there, that freaking so I believe I'm gonna have 3 very large fish. Well, I know that definitely the Trimac is gonna get large. All right, that sucker's gonna get big. All right, let me do it this way. So I definitely know he's gonna get big, right? He's definitely gonna get up there. This one has really, really jumped up. Look, you can even see it, the trailer. It didn't really have those extra little trailers until just recently. But it's getting, I mean, I hate the way the videos, because it's actually bigger than my hand, but you can't see it through the camera and all that stuff. It's bigger than my hand. You know what I mean? So that one's going to get big. And I do believe this one is going to be kind of massive. I do believe that one is going to get massive. I believe that one's going to, well, when I say massive, I think it's going to be at least, I think that's going to be at least 12 inches, honest to God. When I say massive, I'm saying it's going to at least be 12 inches. Or better. And the only reason why I say that is because it got so big in such a short time. I got it, it was a little over 3 inches in March. It was a little over 3 inches in March. Or like, right, yeah, it was a little over 3 inches in March. They were the same size. This one and that one. Because I got it from Jody or Uncle Joe. And so I think he's gonna be big. He grew a lot. He grew a lot. March, April, May, June. In 2 months. Who's going to bed? All right, Guppy. You going night night? Night night. Night night, Guppy. Night night. Glad you came by, dude. I appreciate you coming through. Oh, hey, listen, don't forget about the angelfish competition. You have it till the 30th. You got plenty of time. All you gotta do is take your phone, turn it sideways like that, and take 1 minute video of your angelfish, left side, right side, so that the judges could get a good look. If you can put the timestamp on there so we know that it's a recent video. There's in my post has all the rules. It's free to do. You can do up to two fish per contestant. The last day to get your entries in is on the end of the month, the 30th, and you just send it to email me the video at aquafunk00@gmail.com. aquafunk00@gmail.com. But you could get a chance to win. The first place winner is going to win 12 Blue Angels and 3 pounds of my fish food right there. Second place winner is going to win 6 angels and a pound of fish food. And third place winner is going to win 3 pounds of fish food. So, yeah. Don't cry when you go, when we on the 4th of July, when we post the winners and you go, well, my fish is better than that one. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Sent you an email, Funk. You probably have a better chance to win a competition if you had an angelfish. Yeah, you kind of that's a prerequisite is to have an angelfish. I've been training my angels to turn. I think mine are dumb. So we have somebody who actually they said that they had spent a couple days videoing their fish before they got one to do both sides. But they said it took them a couple of tries. But you got plenty of time, you know? You got plenty of time. You know the best time to do it is when you feed your fish. Because when you feed your fish have a tendency to go left and right. You know? Fish have a tendency to go left and right when you feed your fish. Green! They just look at me straight on. Yeah, this guy needs a bigger tank. Definitely. I have a bigger tank for him though. I already have a bigger tank for him. It's this guy that kind of took me by surprise, to be honest with you. This guy kind of threw me off. I thought I was set with him because I thought it was her, but look at the way the head kind of does a little thing. It wasn't that pronounced. It was not that pronounced. Hey, if any of y'all live in Central Florida or you're willing to come to Central Florida and you want everything in this damn tank except for the sponge filter, I'm telling you. You bring me a 20 long, I'll trade you. What's up, Joy? Joy, hey, you know what, Joy? Y'all need to watch Joy. Joy just did a video on Elite Menagerie and the game and the Iron Throne and the Sword of Omens and the Power of Grayskull, and the Goblet of Fire habitat. He did a good job of showcasing Wheezy's. I didn't know her shop looked that good. It's a very inviting looking little shop. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be honest with you, he was having a little technical difficulty. If you are susceptible to seizures, you might not want to watch the video. But if you're not susceptible to seizures, watch the video. I'm pretty impressed with old Louise.